Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today's story is one you won't want to miss. After 2 months of silence, heartbreak, and endless speculation, it finally happened. Jong Suk and IU have officially confirmed they're back together. And not just that, they've opened up in a way no one expected. The quote that stopped millions in their tracks? "No IU, I completely lost my mind." In this video, we're diving deep into what really happened behind the scenes of their emotional breakup, how fate brought them face to face again, and the truth behind their tearful reunion that's shaking the entire Korean entertainment industry. From secret meetups to heartfelt confessions, this love story just became one of the most unforgettable comebacks of the year. So grab a drink, settle in, and let's unpack this roller coaster together. And hey, if you're just as shocked, moved, or totally obsessed with this couple as we are, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another real-life K-drama moment. Now let's begin. When it comes to love stories in the Korean entertainment industry, few couples have captivated audiences the way Jong Suk and IU have. Their relationship, once thought to be over after a quiet breakup 2 months ago, has returned to the spotlight with a shocking and heartfelt revelation. They are back together. But this isn't just your typical reconciliation. It's a love story marked by pain, longing, and the kind of vulnerability rarely seen from stars of their stature. The confirmation, though initially subtle, sent shockwaves across social media. And then came the quote, simple, raw, unforgettable. "No IU, I completely lost my mind." With those words, Jong Suk stripped away the celebrity facade and gave the world a glimpse into a man deeply, desperately in love. Their breakup in February left fans blindsided. There had been no public fights, no rumors of betrayal, just a sudden announcement from IU's agency stating that the couple had decided to separate due to their hectic schedules. Many assumed the usual, busy stars simply drifting apart, but fans noticed the silence that followed. IU withdrew from the spotlight, canceling appearances, skipping events, and going silent on social media. Meanwhile, Jong Suk dove into work, or so it seemed. Insiders later revealed that the actor was in turmoil. He struggled with insomnia, became visibly thinner, and was unusually quiet on set. It wasn't just a breakup, a friend close to him shared. It was like he lost a part of himself. IU too was reportedly heartbroken. Those who worked with her during the weeks following the separation said her usually bright demeanor had dimmed. She wasn't herself. A staff member at her record label admitted. Even her music, normally so full of emotion, felt hollow during rehearsals. The two had attempted to convince themselves that walking away was the best decision. But sometimes, love doesn't listen to logic. Sometimes it lingers. The turning point came unexpectedly. A month after their breakup, both stars attended a charity event hosted by a mutual friend. According to witnesses, they hadn't known the other would be there. But the moment they saw each other across the room, something shifted. IU was seated at a corner table. Jong Suk entered late. And when their eyes met, the atmosphere changed. It was as if the world had paused to make space for the moment. What followed was hours of conversation on the rooftop of the event venue, away from cameras and watchful eyes. No stylists, no managers, just two people trying to make sense of what went wrong. From that night on, signs of their reconnection slowly emerged. IU was seen browsing a bookstore in Hongdae that Jong Suk frequently visited. Lee was spotted at a coffee shop near IU's studio. Paparazzi captured them boarding flights to Jeju Island just days apart. Though they avoided direct contact in public, the coincidences were too numerous to ignore. Then came the dinner photos. Intimate, casual, and most importantly, shared with IU's parents. That dinner, insiders say, was the moment both sides knew this reconciliation wasn't temporary. It was real. But even after these sightings, the confirmation was still pending. Fans waited, dissecting every post, every song lyric, every interview. And then, Jong Suk broke his silence. Speaking to a trusted journalist friend, he didn't sugarcoat his emotions. "I thought I could move on," he said. "I really did. But no, I completely lost my mind. Every song reminded me of her. Every quiet night was haunted by her absence. I'd smile in public, but every time I looked around and she wasn't there, I felt empty." His honesty was jarring. In a world where celebrities are expected to maintain perfect facades, Jong Suk's raw vulnerability hit home with fans everywhere. After their confession broke the internet, what followed wasn't just celebration, it was reflection. People everywhere weren't just happy for the couple, they were inspired. For so long, celebrity relationships have been portrayed as fleeting, strategic, or even performative. But this felt real, raw, earnest. Jong Suk and IU, despite the pressures of fame, had done something profoundly human. They'd made a mistake, acknowledged it, and chosen to fight for each other rather than run from the pain. And they did it not with fanfare or showbiz spectacle, but with quiet vulnerability. Friends close to the couple revealed that during their time apart, both underwent personal transformation. IU reportedly began therapy to cope with the emotional void left behind by the breakup. She wasn't just sad, said a friend of the singer. She was questioning everything, her music, her image, even her identity. Losing Jong Suk forced her to confront the parts of herself she had buried beneath her success. Meanwhile, Jong Suk immersed himself in self-reflection. He spent long hours journaling, traveling solo, and even taking short courses in psychology and creative writing, trying to understand not just what went wrong, but who he had become. Their reunion wasn't spontaneous. It was built slowly, carefully on long conversations, shared silences, and a mutual agreement to stop hiding from their own emotions. Unlike their first round of dating, which was private, cautious, and constrained by fame, this time, they've chosen to embrace love without filters. We're not perfect, Jong Suk told a friend, but we're honest now, and that matters more than perfection. The two have reportedly drawn new boundaries to protect their relationship. No more midnight sneakouts. No more blurred lines with media. Instead, they're opting for transparency with each other and respectful openness with the public. This isn't about proving anything to the world, IU told her label's director in a closed-door meeting. It's about proving to ourselves that we can love fully, even when it's scary. The entertainment world, often so cold and calculated, has shown rare warmth toward their story. Industry veterans have praised the couple for their courage and maturity. In this business, it's easier to walk away than to return and risk vulnerability, a well-known director commented. What IU and Jong Suk are doing, that takes heart. For fans, this isn't just a celebrity romance. It's a narrative arc they've lived through. They felt the heartbreak, watched the distance, and now they're witnessing redemption. Fan letters have poured in, with people sharing how the couple's reunion gave them hope to reconcile with loved ones, or to believe in second chances they thought impossible. One fan wrote, "I was about to end things with my partner. Then I read Jong Suk's words. No, I completely lost my mind. It reminded me that some people are worth the fight." Even brands have taken notice. A luxury jewelry line has reportedly reached out to the couple for a celebration of love campaign. And streaming platforms are negotiating rights to produce a documentary that captures their journey. Not as a spectacle, but as a love letter to resilience. But perhaps the most beautiful part of all this is the quiet way they've been moving forward. Last weekend, the couple was seen volunteering at a community center in Busan, distributing food and supplies without bodyguards or cameras. Just two people side by side, grounded in something far more lasting than fame. Their relationship, in many ways, mirrors a well-written K-drama: heartbreak, misunderstanding, longing, and ultimately healing. But unlike scripted romance, this story isn't constrained by episode limits or neatly resolved arcs. It's alive, unpredictable, and wonderfully real.